so we are here for Saturday's fill of fun. The warm-up is going to be 30 seconds of 3 different movements. The jumping jack, pretty straightforward for 30 seconds. Our Spider-Man that we're pretty familiar with, coming in that planked position, foot landing just outside of the hand for 30 seconds. And then dropping into 30 seconds of air squats. Remember, with our air squat, we want our heels outside of our hips. We want to get the hip to crease the knee, coming back to that full standing position. Anytime, especially in warm-ups, that we do the 30 seconds, we want good quality reps versus max reps. From there, we're going to head into a nice, long, fun, chippery type workout. 3 rounds. I guess not really chipper, it's 3 rounds. But you are mentally going to have to chip through the work. 400-meter ruck. So a ruck would involve either putting on a weight vest or maybe the backpack that I have at home that's got 50 pounds in it. So you're not necessarily going for a run, but you're going to have, or you'll see a lot of times in like military where it's this kind of shuffle run, enough weight that you're going to have to kind of shuffle. Or we can have an odd object that will hold at our chest. Again, that same backpack that I have at home would work. In this case, a med ball. If you've got, I don't know, a weird, like a milk crate that you could put a bunch of stuff in to make it heavy. Just something that's odd for a 200-meter walk. Once you return from that walk, we're gonna do 30 kettlebell swings. The kettlebell swings are gonna be full swings today. I know on Thursday we did some Russian swings, but today we're gonna go full range of motion. Heels outside of our hips, just like it would be if we were going to do an air squat. Hands obviously are going to go inside the kettlebell. Big priority is that wrist stays nice and connected to the hip so that as I open up, I'm directly going to transfer that momentum from the hip to the kettlebell, and we're going to land overhead. So in our overhead position, we want wrist, elbow, shoulder stacked. We want to try to wait until my rib cage the bicep physically touches the rib cage before I hinge into that back swing. So we get into a nice rhythm there for 30 full swings. From there, we're gonna go into 30 pull-ups. Remember, with our pull-up, we're looking to get the chin over the bar, back to full extension. If we don't have a pull-up bar at home, we could do jumping pull-ups. We could do ring rows. So if some of you guys have like a TRX set up at home, just remember with the ring row, as we come back, elbows fully extend. We're bringing thumbs into the armpits, back to full extension. We want to avoid that just dropping of the weight and that pulling of the elbows. If we don't have anywhere to do a pull-up or a ring row type movement, remember that we can take a kettlebell or a dumbbell in a bent over position, chest parallel to the floor, pulling up for 30. Just that little bit of a pause at the top to over exaggerate, really holding through that upper and mid back before dropping down. That's an option as well. Consistency, consistency, consistency is what we're going for versus perfection. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be our last week of having to suffer at home alone, because May 1st is, again, hopefully, when we'll get a green light that we can come back in the facility. So again, that's our big hope and wish. We don't know that, but stick with it, guys. I'm proud of you. It's the end of another week. Remember, on Sunday, get outside, go for a longer jog, take the dog down to a park, take a nice long hike. Throw that weight vest or the backpack on they're using today, maybe a little lighter. Go for